A small ball is the foundation of a sport with a massive global following. The sport is second in popularity worldwide after football. Its fan base totals around 1.5 billion people. Originating in England, it quickly spread to most countries. This historical sport first appeared in the 16th century. We're talking about cricket, the smallest and most important ball in the world of this sport. Did you know that over 5 million cricket balls are manufactured annually, with a capital investment of up to $200 million? Despite its small size, its production is more complex than many larger products, often by hundreds of times. Have you ever seen one up close and noticed its intricate details? Probably not. But today, we'll take you on a tour inside a cricket ball manufacturing plant to witness firsthand the long and fascinating journey these balls undergo before reaching the player's hands. So, buckle up and get ready for a thrilling adrenaline rush. Cricket is not just a sport loved by billions around the world. It is a passion and an unparalleled source of happiness. Fans of this sport are deeply devoted, and not a day goes by without them following at least one match. However, in every match played, it's not just the players who are the heroes. There is another unsung hero that few know about: the small cricket ball. This ball, no larger than the size of a hand, is essential to the game. Without it, the sport could not exist, no matter how much money is invested in it. That's why the price of a single ball can reach dozens of dollars, not as an unjustified exploitation by the companies that manufacture them, but because the production process involves highly precise and complex stages that require great skill, special materials, and strict quality tests. The cricket ball is not merely a tool used in playing a sport. It is the result of a precise process that combines craftsmanship and industrial expertise. Despite its small size and simple appearance, this ball undergoes a long journey before it reaches the playing field. It passes through a series of successive stages, each requiring special skills and great attention to detail to ensure the ball is capable of withstanding powerful strikes while also maintaining its elasticity. Now, we will take you on a tour inside this fascinating industry and reveal how simple materials are transformed into a strong, precise ball used in one of the most popular sports in the world. The journey of manufacturing a cricket ball begins with creating its core. This core is made from natural cork, and sometimes rubber is added to enhance its flexibility. The mold must be free of any gaps to prevent the ball from becoming unbalanced during play. The cork is cut into small, uniformly sized blocks, which are then compressed using special presses to make them denser and harder. After the inner core of the cricket ball is prepared, a critical next stage begins: wrapping threads around the core. The purpose of this step is to build the body of the ball cohesively and to give it the proper balance. At this stage, factories use durable threads, usually made of wool or cotton, carefully selected to withstand repeated pressure and friction. The wrapping process starts either manually or with a simple machine, with the threads being wound tightly and evenly around the core, layer by layer, until the ball reaches the size that meets quality standards. The wrapping must be uniform from all directions because any uneven distribution of the threads could cause the ball to deviate during play. For this reason, the thread wrapping stage requires high skill and intense focus from the workers. After the wrapping is complete, the threads are secured with a light adhesive to ensure they stay in place during the next stages of production. After completing the wrapping of threads around the ball's core, it's time to work on the most prominent element in the ball's appearance and durability: the outer leather. In this stage, factories use high-quality natural leather, often cowhide, due to its strength and ability to withstand repeated pressure and friction. The leather is carefully selected to ensure it is free of any defects. It is then soaked in a special solution for several days to increase its flexibility. Afterward, the leather is dried and dyed either red or white, and finally cut and prepared to cover the cricket ball. The leather preparation stage is extremely important, as it not only defines the ball's appearance, but also greatly influences its bounce and movement through the air. At this stage, the cricket ball begins to take on its familiar shape, as the core and the wrapped threads are covered with the leather prepared in the previous stage. The craft of stitching the leather is one of the most precise and critical parts of the manufacturing process. It not only secures the outer covering, but also has a direct impact on the ball's performance during play. A very strong thread is used for stitching, usually made from waxed cotton or linen, and the sewing is mostly done by hand by highly skilled artisans. During this stage, the leather is cut into 4 sections and carefully stitched together around the ball, using a specific pattern known as central stitching. The prominent line in the center of the ball is not just for decoration, but also plays a key role in how the ball spins and swerves in the air during play. After the stitching is complete, the ball is left to settle in preparation for the next stage. After stitching the leather around the ball, the shaping and pressing stage begins, the step that gives the ball its final hardness and uniform shape. In this stage, the ball is placed inside special metal molds and pressed with high force using precision pressing machines. The goal of this process is to firmly secure the leather onto the inner body of the ball and to ensure that the threads and leather are completely bonded together. Pressing also helps to create a perfectly smooth and curved surface, which improves the ball's spin and bounce during play. Often, the ball undergoes several rounds of pressing, with short resting periods in between, allowing the fibers to settle and bind naturally. After the pressing process is complete, each ball is manually inspected to ensure it is perfectly round and that the weight is evenly distributed from all sides. This stage relies not only on machines, but also heavily on human expertise, as even the slightest flaw in shape or hardness can affect the ball's performance on the field. The polishing stage represents the final touch in the manufacturing of a cricket ball, a delicate step that gives the ball its final appearance and enhances its performance on the field. After the leather has been stitched and firmly pressed around the inner core, the ball is ready for polishing, which is usually done by hand to ensure precision and attention to detail. During this stage, factories use a special wax blended with natural oils, which is applied to the ball's surface using a dedicated polishing brush, giving the ball a distinct shine and luster. The polish is not only for aesthetic purposes, it also acts as a protective layer, shielding the leather from moisture, dirt, and premature wear. Once the cricket ball is polished, it is left to dry for a short while before moving on to the final inspection to ensure that all stages of manufacturing have been successfully completed. The final inspection is the last step in the journey of making a cricket ball, and it determines whether the ball is fit for use in matches. In this step, each ball is thoroughly reviewed by highly experienced inspectors to ensure it meets all manufacturing standards. The first thing checked is the ball's perfect roundness, with measurements taken to confirm that its diameter is even from all sides. The stitching's firmness, the leather's quality, and the smoothness of the polish are also carefully examined. Even the slightest defect, such as uneven stitching or small tears in the leather, results in the ball being rejected from the production line. From the heart of the factory and the hands of skilled craftsmen, the cricket ball you see soaring through the air and toppling players one after another is born. Every stitch, every thread, and every layer of leather tells a story of precision, patience, and creativity. It's not just a ball, it is the result of a long journey of expertise and artistry. The next time you watch a cricket match, remember that behind every successful strike and every unexpected spin, there stands a whole team of ball makers, unseen, yet forming the foundation of the game. Without them, cricket would cease to exist. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to support us by hitting the like button and sharing the video with your cricket-loving friends. And tell us in the comments, when was the last cricket match you played? Did you enjoy it? Or do you prefer watching the sport without ever having played it yourself?